Hi, and welcome to another reading with me, Leenna. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for showing your support for this channel. So I really appreciate all of you, and a big shout out to all my regular subscribers who let me know which one they've chosen and shared their thoughts and their experiences with me. I really appreciate all you guys, and love hearing from you. So I can't think of any names today, but you know who you are because I always reply to you guys. So, thank you for being there. And for those of you that are new, and if you haven't yet checked out my Patreon, please do as well. There's lots of exclusive videos. I'm sorry, not videos, audios, which you can download. Some are free, others require a subscription or a once-off fee from $2. So, today we're looking at one for the singles. It's for those of you that are not sure if someone likes you, or if, like me, you really never realized someone was trying to show you that they like you until like 3 years later. So this one's for you. How are they showing you that they like you? I'm probably going to change the title on it, but this is how the person that you're thinking of, or how someone around you is showing you that they like you. So, or that they're interested in you romantically. So we've got 3 options for you. We've got green, we've got orange, and we've got pink. And let's see what they say. So we're going to start off with green. How is the person that you're thinking of? Or, if you're not thinking of any particular person, how is someone around you showing you that they really, really like you? And I keep thinking about that movie with Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Hagel. It was called Killing. I can't remember, but they kept on going, I like you, I really, really like you. And like, if only it were that simple. Okay, so we have new love, we have devil, we have the 6 of Pentacles, we've got the well, we've got the stork, and we've got caution, innovation, and isolation. And then we've also got the Emperor. I'm just going to move these up a little bit. So this is if you chose the green option. We're going to turn it over in a minute to see what that says. So what I'm getting from this initially is this person, they're new to you and you don't really know how they communicate. They love food and they love having dinner with you, or they love sharing their lunch with you, or they love talking about food with you. And they'll often bring you something to taste or something to try, and they often talk about really deep things with you, and perhaps even moving away, or travel or new beginnings. And they may make it, they may often say things like, it didn't work out so well the last time, or the last relationship, and I'm really looking for someone who enjoys food as much as me, or isn't always on a diet, or loves doing the kind of daredevil things that I do. And they're also really flirty, and I think they try different things at different times. So one day they could be all about food, the next day they could be like outrageously flirty, and then the next day they could be like talking about really deep things with you. But at the same time, they're also very cautious, and they have like one day they give you a lot of attention, and then another day the next. But I don't think they're trying to be a player. I think they're trying to find the best way to approach you, or the best way to engage you further, either in connection or in a way to get you alone and to get your full attention. I think what they want is your full attention. So we've got safely arrived reversed. So they don't feel safe in the way that they're approaching you. and they're trying different things. But their favorite is the food, going out to dinner, trying to get you alone at lunch, or if you work together, trying to get you to find new ideas or bounce off ideas with you. So they're always trying to like draw you into a conversation that is very deep, but at the same time they kind of like hedge around things, trying to sound you out about what you feel about this and what you feel about that. And they're really trying to sort of spend more time with you and to sort of engage you. And it's like I said, it's mostly with food. Sometimes it could be with drink, but they always share with you what they can. And I think, this could be your lunch buddy that you're thinking of, because it's like, here, try this, or I made this using this recipe, or I've done this new thing, I've used this ingredient instead of that. But they want you alone, and I think they will, if someone else tried to join you, they would give them like this really sort of hostile kind of look, which could surprise you because they're so very good to you and so very friendly to you. And I think they've always been that way, and I think it's been, this person has been trying for so long now to show you that they're interested in you. Yeah. So we've got see-through reversed, knowing the truth reversed, no apparent way out, it's a long journey, and chi. So like I said, it's been like a long time, and they like your energy, and I think they're all about the food, and that you often talk about how much of energy you get from the food as well, or how to make it more healthy. And they're also very concerned about what you eat and what you how it's affecting your health. So even though they may share cake with you, it may be what they consider healthy cake, cake with less sugar in it, or cake with fewer coloring in it, or something like that they feel is bad for you. They're going to try and get you to maybe a restaurant which is organic only, that kind of thing. But they won't straight out tell you how they feel. They just expect you to know. And I think when you don't know, or you don't acknowledge it, and it's almost like it's you've got to like slowly creep up to one or both of you admitting how you feel. They kind of get shocked that you don't actually know how much they care about you. So yeah, a very interesting one if you chose option number 1, which was the green card. Where is the green card? Here we go, the green card. Yeah, so maybe you should bake them a cake, and or give them your favorite recipe, and that may tell them in the way that they're used to showing you just how much you care about them. And yeah, so that was the green option. Thank you for liking and subscribing and watching. Let me know what you think, and if you want to share some of those recipes, please do. So thank you, option number 1. So let's go with option number 2. If you chose the orange, how will this person that you're thinking about show you that they really, really like you? So we've got express your love, we've got the coffin, we've got the owls, we've got the sun, the Empress reversed, we've got influence. Sorry about the lighting. It is a bit of a cloudy day where the sun is coming in and out. So we've got riches reversed, and we've got the Empress. So we've got the Empress twice, reversed and upright. Very interesting. So how will this person show you that they really, really like you? I don't know why I'm just getting Ashton Kutcher saying that line. So I can't remember the name of the movie, but anyway, that's not unusual these days. So this person, they can feel, or they can be very, very stern. They can be very sort of in charge at at times, and they could find it very hard to tell you or show you even, but they kind of emote at you how they feel. So it could be that they may not even be meeting your eye. They may be sort of I get the feeling that they work with you, or that you often see them at work, so they like very professional, but like the undertone is that they're trying to emote at you that they really, really like you, that they are interested in you, and they, you may dream about them, or they may dream about you. And the obvious things that they do is they don't try to influence you. They wait for you to make a decision. They don't try to impress you too much either, and they don't give you lectures. So they let you sort of be and choose yourself. What is best for you. So if it's if it's a waiter, they don't try to sell you the most expensive thing that's on. They might tell you if what you've chosen is not like the best option. If it's like day old soup or something, they may tell you that it was something like that. And it may seem that they're just being professional, but they're not really. They don't do it for everyone, and they always give you options. They always give you choices. If they, for example, someone that you work with, especially if they're like a manager, or they're a manager of a client's business or something like that, they would again, or a supplier, not try to influence you and sort of wait for you to give them an option that is good for you. They may also, if you don't work together, they, if you go out, they don't try and control the situation, even though they may appear like a very together person who would normally take the lead. With you, it's not that they're not being respectful, but they are. They just don't make decisions for you. So for example, if you were choosing a bottle of wine, they won't you may discuss which one to choose instead of them just choosing. And if you don't drink, they won't try to get you to drink, even though they may. So they kind of respect your boundaries, and they respect you, and they have this very sort of there's an undertone of attraction that they don't ignore it, but they don't acknowledge it either. So it's sort of like it's just there, And this one's a very tricky one, actually. But they don't try to show off. They don't do anything really. It's more about feeling. And they make you feel happy. And I think they may smile when you're around more often, or they just seem very easier, or their energy is lighter. And you might find other people saying, kind of being surprised that they're smiling at something that you said, or that you made a joke and they laughed, and that their energy is just lighter when you're around. And I think they do things to show their love for you. So, for example, it's like They may pull out your chair, but they may not pull out the chair for the person next to you, that kind of thing. Although I think they are naturally courteous and very classy people. But let's see what else we can get from you. So we've got all the cards. I'm going to pick another one. We've got safely arrived. So they may always ask you if you arrived safely. They may always check on you to make sure that you get somewhere. And for example, if you can't Uber or if you don't have a car, they may call up Uber for you and make sure that you get where you need to go. And it's that kind of thing where it seems like they're doing something for you that they wouldn't do for everyone. So we've got a long journey, cleansing, situation, no win, a new discovery, a walk in the park, reversed, running for a train, reversed, and traveling. It could be that this person travels a lot and they let you know when they arrived, or they keep checking on you even though they're the one traveling to see if you arrive safely, or that everything's fine with you. They also kind of, like I said, you kind of impact on each other's energies. So their energy is lighter around you. People may find them easier to deal with when you're around. So you may often find that someone asks you to be around when they are around. It may seem like the situation's going nowhere because, you know, there's stuff happening and it's sort of all underlying. And it's not being talked about, it's not being mentioned overtly. But something's going to change it, and it's going to be something that's going to be a little bit difficult, or seems to be a little bit difficult, and it's going to be when either you or they are traveling. And again, it could be that they're always asking if you arrive safely, if you're fine, if you need anything, should I call Uber for you? And it's, you know, I feel like they with this one, I think you should use your intuition, and they're so subtle that you can't really spot it. You can't really put it down to just one thing, and it's just everyone's gonna tell you that they're different around you, and that they are sort of easier to get along when you are around, or that they are lighter hearted when you are around. So it's not so much what they do, it's about how they are when they are around you. And they, you know, they may not even realize it, and maybe this is why they don't do anything more specific. But this is how they show you that they like you, and it's about this concern and about sort of checking up on you to see that you're okay. And they don't do that for just anyone, you know. And I think most of you are just no. So a very unusual one if you chose the orange. So that is what I have for you if you chose the orange. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it resonated with you. I wish they could have been more helpful, but this is just the way they are. And yeah, you know, you can check out one of the other videos. Maybe there'll be more in them for you. Yeah, so that was option number 2, the orange. So let's look at option number 3. If you chose the pink card, how does this person show that they really, really like you? You've got let your friends help you. We have the fox, the birds, the hermit reversed, the king of swords reversed. We've got detachment reversed, criticism, independence, and then we have the moon in the middle. So another tricky, sneaky person. They are going to be almost like a school kind of vibe. So maybe you are at school, or you met this person at school, and they just tease you mercilessly. They always seem to be picking on you, even when you're looking really good. They will, they will kind of make a sort of comment which can be taken both ways, or that may not be an obvious kind of compliment, and it seems that it comes more in the form of what's criticism. It could be about your work, about your looks, about anything, and you'll always be surprised and kind of almost angry with them, because they always seem to be talking to others about you, and you assume it's because they're criticizing you and sort of picking on you, but it could actually be that they're talking very well about you behind others. They may also say things or take things that you do very personally, and I feel that you have a lot of frustration with this person. I don't, even if you like them, there's such a lot of frustration that you feel with the things that they say and the way that they act around you, that it's kind of hard to believe that they may have some really deep, loving feelings for you. But they will say things that trigger you, that they know will trigger you. And this is to kind of draw you out of your shell, to try to draw you out of being quiet into, they just trying to get a reaction from you. So this is why I feel it's almost like an immature kind of schoolboy, schoolgirl kind of vibe. And they kind of want you to express yourself in a way that is I'm going to put them almost like an advantage. It's like they want you to say that you like them first. They're not going to admit it first, even though it may be obvious to everyone around that they really, really have this thing about you, that they really like you, and that they want something more with you, that they want to romance. So you're going to find that your friends are always going to tell you what they said about you, and it's always going to be, this is your card, your pink card at cross purposes. It's always going to be surprising to you the nice things or the supportive things that they say to your mutual friends about you. And it's like, well, why couldn't they have said that to me? Instead they said this thing and this is how it made me feel. So they're just trying, I think they like when you get a little bit mad at them. I think they like when you get a little bit snappy and snarky. And it's because you're giving them attention, that because you're normally quite a quiet person that keeps to yourself, that you're giving them attention that you don't, or an intense type of attention that others don't get. And I think that makes them feel special. So this person is, like I said, very immature, and they have some issues, but let's see what else we can get from them. How do they show that they really, really like you? So we've got a likely story, climbing up another piece, action reversed. Oh, this one kind of flipped over. Twin flame soulmate, traveling, crazy reversed. Oops. Union fell out, and happiness reversed. So I think this could be like a deep soulmate or even a twin flame connection, and that's why there's such a lot of aggravation and different ways of communication. But it's also like not going anywhere. Like I said, this person wants you to say you like them first, or you like them more. They want to have some kind of a power, or some kind of advantage over you, because they're actually very immature in a way. So how will they actually show you that they like you? They will keep on picking on you, they will keep on criticizing you, they will keep on teasing you. They will, your independence from them doesn't make them happy. They may try to spend a lot of time with you, so they may volunteer to do the same things that you're doing, but they won't volunteer to do it when you volunteer. So it's like, you know, I volunteer, you know, someone asks for volunteers to paint a wall, or to write, you know, draw a mural on something after hours or at school or wherever. And it's just you and this other person, and then suddenly this person that you're thinking of, that you're wondering if they really like you, pitches up and starts, you know, yeah, oh, you know, so and so couldn't make it, or I just decided I had nothing else to do, so I come to help you, or I can do this better than you guys, you're not going to get it right without me. I think that's one of the things that they often say as well. You won't get it right unless I'm there. So they're kind of very in your face when you don't want them to be. And there is also something very deliberate about it. It's like they do everything to show you that they don't like you to your face, and then behind your back, it's obvious to everyone that they like you because of the way they talk about you, because you're always in their conversation, that they have this maybe dopey look on their face when they talk to you or they talk about you to others. So they always have this mask on when they're talking to you. And they could also travel with you, you know, or offer to travel with you, but in not a, you know, it's always in a way that seems to try to get power over you. So, you know, we're just looking at ways that they show that they like you. So it's like I said, it's very much like, you know, at school when someone would pull your ponytail because they liked you, or like try to shove you when they like you, that kind of thing. It's that kind of energy. So as for the, you know, if you want to look at the twin flame or soulmate aspect, then please look at one of the other videos that I've done, or look at any of the other videos by all the wonderful YouTube readers out there. You know, you can look at it there. This is just to let you know whether or not how they show that they like you. So this one, like I said, very immature no matter how old they are. They just pick on you, tease on you, and try to show you in every way that they don't actually like you, and then tell everyone else that you're like the best person ever. So yeah, like I said, very, very aggravating one. So thank you for choosing, I think it was the pink one, and for liking and subscribing. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated, and I hope that you you know, you get them to own up. And if they don't ever, then that's fine, because you need someone who's more mature. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Keep those vibes high. Bye.